This is Kemet 1976. As usual, the footage in the background is from The Division. It's been a while since I played, but there's a global event on this week, and I thought I would just take some time out to farm for some classified gear. Anyway, the topic for today is about the release of Far Cry Absolution, a novel that seems to be piquing interest. But before I get into that, once a month, a few of us gather together to talk nothing but Far Cry on podcasts hosted by myself, the Lazy Mapper, and Johnny Two Fingers with a Z, with guest appearances from the Slim Reaper and Alpha Sergeant 14. Usually, we host these towards the end of each month. With the release of Far Cry 5, we may be bumping that up to about twice a month. All you have to do is just follow me on Twitch, and I will also leave links to Lazy Mapper and Johnny Two Fingers channel in the description below, with all my social media platforms you can find me on. Right, Far Cry Absolution for me sounds interesting. Personally, I'm the type that loves to read, and I'm definitely interested in Joseph Seed, the main protagonist in his story. I do like the fact that Ubisoft have gone a little further in this version of Far Cry by adding depth into its characters, not just Joseph Seed. So it will be interesting to see how it all gets started, and if I'm not mistaken, the book acts as a prequel to the main game. When I first heard there was going to be a book, I was a little unsure. Eventually, curiosity got the best of me, and I did a bit of a Google search and found an article posted by Andrew McMahon. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, we're not all perfect. Let's move on. So the title for this article is Prepare for Far Cry 5 with Far Cry Absolution. Fair title in my opinion. It does say here, titled Far Cry Absolution, the novel will be written by critically acclaimed novelist Urban Waite, the terror of the living, taking place just before the events of the upcoming Far Cry 5 game, following local barkeep Mary May Fairgrave. After a presence of a fanatic cult, the project at Eden's Gate begins to wash over a small town of Falls End, Montana. With authorities refusing to help, the bartender will take matters into her own hands to find out what happened to her parents and brother. Sounds interesting. Further down the page, it goes on to say Far Cry Absolution gives fans the opportunity to immerse themselves in Hope County and learn the backstory and motivations of members of the resistance that will join them in the battle against Project at Eden's Gate, said David Bedard, project manager. Far Cry Absolution also provides insight onto the cult's methods and offers a chilling window into the effects they have on the local population. Well, like I said, it all sounds interesting to me. When I do eventually get the book, because I will, I'm going to have to put this current one away, which is Tad Williams' Otherlands Volume 3. If anyone loves science fiction and being plugged into the internet, you should check out some of Tad Williams' work. I think he's an excellent writer. Anyways, please let me know in the comments section what you think of Far Cry Absolution, whether you're going to be purchasing the book before or after the game, even if you're not interested. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Kemet 1976. Peace.